Hey, what's going on? Can you hear me? It looks like I'm good. Levels are good. Let me check this real quick. I still don't have my system put together correctly. But so basically, this is another show about nothing. Part two, or volume two, or episode two. So basically, I came on live because I just want to talk about going back to the States. I'm going back to the States for a short while. At some point, I'm going out to Brazil, and that's it. So I wanted to come on live, chat with whoever's free, and to talk about all of that. All right. So going back to the States, it's always an eerie feeling when it's time to go back to the States. There is no excitement, even though it's nice to see my mom when I go back, when I do go back to see. But there's no excitement. You got to mentally prepare yourself to be in the States and to be in that environment. And the States is expensive. So also you got to prepare yourself to spend money you don't want to spend because it's so expensive. But apart from that, everything else is going all right over here. Enjoying life over here. The one thing I'm beginning to, and I hope this ends soon, because I am in transition with different jobs, so I have to go back and forth within a short period of time. Hopefully, it doesn't change. But that's the reason why I have to go back so often. And it's going back is, I mean, I know I talked about this recently, man, but these airfare has gone up tremendously. Airfare has gone up tremendously, and I was hoping that, on one hand, I've been reading, and I saw that with JetBlue buying Spirit, it should allow for, at least between JetBlue and Spirit, you know how Spirit usually have those really cheap flights. It should allow JetBlue to offer some cheaper flights on many of its routes. So I read, but we'll see what happens. I did read somewhere that the gas prices in the United States are leveling out. So therefore, they're not seeing those high increases as they were seeing for such a long time in the United States. And maybe because the United States is such a big market that it should be able to influence some of the smaller neighboring countries like the Dominican Republic. So we'll see. We'll see how all that turns out. I'm going to Brazil. Specifically, I'm going to Rio. So I'm going to spend a total of 9 days in Rio. So I'm hoping that the weather's good and there's plenty to see in Rio. And if any of you have any Rio experience or Brazil experience, please share with me. I'm curious to know your experience. I'm curious to know your thoughts. I've saw quite a few. I've been watching quite a few YouTube videos and blogs and things of that nature. Also, I'm checking out some of the tourist attractions and all that. And man, even though we think of, at least me personally, we think of Rio you don't necessarily think of much outside of the Christ the Redeemer statue or Sugarloaf Mountain or Copacabana and Ipanema beaches. Nothing else to me comes to mind in Rio. However, I'm hoping that within those 9 days or that I'm spending there, I'll be able to check out a lot of cool places there in Rio. Part of the time there, I'm going to be staying in Copacabana, and the other part of the time, I'm going to be staying in the they call it Barra da Tijuco. So I don't know what that the Portuguese pronunciation is correct, but something along those lines. So I was staying in those two neighborhoods, hoping to get a great overall feel of Rio. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm not a big fan of the real tourist attractions. Of course, Christ the Redeemer, that's a one of the 7 world wonders. So of course, I'll go there. But I'm not a big fan of the long lines and big tourist attractions. I'm all about trying to see what the locals do and sort of fit in with what the locals do to have fun and have a good time. I'm excited to see the big hype of Copacabana Beach and all the activities that are on the beach and on the strip there. I'm curious to see the same on Ipanema Beach in that Ipanema neighborhood, and might even go through some. I will check out some local markets, like local flea markets, La Pulga, where you go out there and check out different things they sell and everything. Check out the stores and see how they differ and what they sell as different. Of course, the food, all that stuff. So it'll be a good experience. How to get there, at least from DR, I'm going through Copa Airlines. Copa Airlines is a Panamanian airline that basically goes to all the countries in Latin America, all the countries. And so with that said, Panama City is an important hub with that. So flying from DR, from Santo Domingo, Panama City to Rio, Panama City, back to Santo Domingo. So that's basically it with me. If you guys have any recommendations when it comes to Brazil, please let me know, because I'm really excited about what other folks have done on their trips there. I'm not really into. Of course, I want to go out and enjoy myself, but I know from traveling a long time now, you don't need to spend a lot of money. You don't necessarily need to spend a lot of money to enjoy yourself. So that's what my mind is here in Brazil, and there it is. But do any of you have any questions, or any of you want to come on a chat? I can share the link, and we can go live and talk about whatever. Talk about nothing, because I ain't doing nothing. So for those of you who have been in DR recently, it's been raining a lot more than usual. But good thing is, here it just rained for like the first half of the day, and right now it was pretty cool. Right now it was pretty cool. And now in my apartment complex, the electricity went out, and it's been out for about 5 hours, 6 hours. So whatever backup battery I had That thing is depleted. So apart from that, ain't nothing going on. Just mentally preparing myself to go back to the States. And there it is. There it is. Hey, I want to also let you all know that I really appreciate your comments, questions. I tend to get a lot more feedback from the for the video I do about resorts, more so than videos I do about DR specifically. I'm going to be putting up another video about a resort that I went to recently for Father's Day, so that'll be coming out soon. Also, with a separate video I'm doing with a review of that resort. In addition, I went to a Fiesta de Palo, so I'm putting that video together, and I'll be putting that video out soon, as well as some other videos with various topics on DR that I want to be putting out real soon as well. So I got quite a bit of content that I want to put out. Also, one of my subscribers wanted me to talk about my experience living in Peru. So that video will be coming out as well. And there it is. So even though I'm going to be moving around quite a bit the next couple of weeks, those videos will be coming out essentially back to back. So I'll get those out. I'm not a big, I'm not the best editor when it comes to videos and things like that. I'm learning as I go along. So I prefer to edit less and put videos out. But as I am learning more and more on how to, better edit videos, every once in a while I'll try to do something different. But for the most part, raw video or with slight edits to put the video out. I do realize too that looking at my analytics, I have sort of two different sides to my channel. I have the side of my channel that's more so Dominican Republic related. And then I had the other side of my channel, which is more so resort or hotel related. So those two audiences do not watch the same videos. So I see that with my analytics, and I'm trying to find a way where I can create content that both sides will be interested in. So I'm in the works of figuring out that right now, but as of right now, those are two different videos. Two different audiences. But that's it. That's all I got. I just want to come on and talk and see who happened to be on, talk a little bit about what's been going on, and talk about nothing. So that's all I got. Thank you for tuning in, Profe Gallo. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, let me know. And there it is. Peace.